everybody, Josh Sigurdson of World Alternative Media here, and many of you have likely seen the recent Whopper Neutrality commercial put out by Burger King in order to attack the repeal of net neutrality. Well, today we're going to debunk the idiocy of this now viral video with sound economic facts. Let's get to it.
There was?
With net neutrality, you know, some people, for what it's worth, just, you know?
I don't know exactly what it is.
Okay, so a whole bunch of people on the streets don't know what net neutrality is, so I guess easy target?
Got a number one. Hey, how you doing?
Do you know what number 98, what's going on with it?
Number 98, you got the Whopper?
Yeah.
So you got the slow access Whopper pass?
Wait, what?
It's on the menu right there with the fast, medium, and slow. Slow Mbps, fast Mbps.
Oh, I see what they're doing. Giant monopoly Burger King is saying that without government regulations, big monopolies will charge insane amounts of money for higher quality goods. Weird that prices have inflated so much and monopolies have sprung up in basically every market since these regulations came into play. Anyway, let's continue this piece of comedy gold.
Or hyper-fast Mbps. Mbps, of course, standing for making burgers per second.
Wait a second, isn't that Disney actor from that show about the dog with a blog? Obviously, he wants that dog to have faster internet.
So if we want a Whopper now, we have to pay $26?
Well, that's how you get it fast. That's the highest priority.
This is like a lane system?
It's gonna be like 15, yeah, fast lane, slow lane. So like maybe like 15, 20 minutes.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about indeed? So companies free to compete would give their customers a worse product for a higher price? They would also not let their customers decide the product in which they wish to obtain? This is already a ridiculously stupid analogy, but unfortunately, let's continue.
Burger King Corporation believes that they can sell more and make more money selling like chicken sandwiches and chicken fries, so now they're slowing down the access to the Whopper.
Were you given an option of a chicken sandwich or?
Yeah, I don't want a chicken sandwich, Robert. I want a Whopper.
Do you have any Whoppers ready that aren't?
Yeah.
The sandwich is ready. I'm just not allowed to actually get it to you.
What? You can't give me the sandwich? It's ready, but you can't give it to me?
The Whopper Neutrality was repealed. They voted on it.
Whopper what? This doesn't make any sense.
Fortunately, I have no other choice.
Oh my God, this is the worst thing I've ever heard of.
This is one of the worst videos I've ever heard of. So the government isn't regulating Burger King to death, so now they've gone full tard and can't sell products their customers want? Because without government, how would we possibly provide a service? Help us, government, you're our only hope.
See, like he got the fast, and now he's getting his.
Are you kidding me? You paid $26 for a Whopper?
Yeah, he ordered it. Now he's a higher priority, so.
How dare a company provide a better product to someone who pays more? It should all be equal, like starvation and poverty under communism.
Come on, guys, like, I want a burger, man.
If you'd like,
This is a bad dream right now. I just want a burger, brother, a burger.
Can someone shove a slab of beef in that man's mouth so he shuts up?
You want
I
to
feel like I'm going to say this is crazy.
Here's what I'll do. You have the bag, and I can put it in the bag in 42 seconds. Hold on, 10 seconds. We don't make the rules.
You just enforce these ridiculous rules?
Fortunately, we have to.
Guys, come on.
I felt like I was being taken advantage of in a sense. Just as a customer coming in to get their food, it's felt like a power move.
They already changed the policies overnight or whatever.
I didn't think that ordering a Whopper would really open my eyes up to net neutrality.
The Whopper actually taught me about net neutrality. It's stupid, but true.
No, you still don't know anything about it. You're just gullible. You fell for a terrible metaphor by a major corporation which conveniently supports something that monopolizes major corporations. Yeah, because equality by force worked so well in Maoist China and Stalinist Russia. Tell me more. Everyone should have equal opportunity, but not equal results. Look, there are many things wrong with this. First of all, net neutrality is a government regulation pushed forward by Obama in 2015. The world existed before 2015. There were massive regulations rigging markets and creating monopolies before 2015 too, so you can't exactly say it was better. But to claim that adding to that giant stack of regulations saved the internet is insane. The left for so long stood up to internet regulation with, SOPA and PIPA, but weirdly support government enforcement of corporate monopolization on the internet under the guise of freedom. And let me just tell you something. The government doesn't give you freedom, it can only take it away. Let's look at some market principles here. These regulations destroy competition and innovation. A few major monopolized corporations that, by the way, support net neutrality, like Google, Yahoo, Netflix, Amazon, and yes, the big guys like Comcast and Verizon, benefit from net neutrality. It does the opposite of what they say it does. You pay the same price regardless of the lack of quality with any of the massive providers. It stops smaller companies from coming in and providing a better service for a lesser price, innovating and bringing us into the future of digital technology. This is flat out centralization. Individual demand reigns on the free market. If a company does something stupid, there are countless other companies you can instead switch to. The competition leads to more innovation, which leads to more production, which leads to more employment, which leads to higher wages, which leads to more competition, and repeat. The higher priced products are obviously going to be better quality products. Why would you expect to pay the same for the higher quality item as you would the lesser quality item? That's why you have Five Guys burgers, which costs more, and then you have cheap, crappy Burger King, which by the way is incredibly low quality. Under net neutrality, the prices are always high, there are only a couple major companies that never innovate, and you are stuck with them. So the analogy that Burger King makes for a lack of net neutrality is exactly what you get with net neutrality. Individual demand out the window, government force for the win. As Jeffrey Tucker said in a recent op-ed for fee.org, let's imagine that a retailer furniture company were in a position to offload all their shipping costs to the trucking industry. By government decree, the truckers were not permitted to charge any more or less whether they were shipping one chair or a whole house full of furniture. Would the furniture sellers favor such a deal? Absolutely. They could call this furniture neutrality and fob it off on the public as preventing control of furniture by the shipping industry. So without government regulation, will the internet be slower? It depends on the company. If it is, you should have 100 better companies to pick from. Now, of course, this is only one step in the right direction to get rid of net neutrality. There are still countless restrictions on the markets by regulatory powers and tax burdens that, of course, destroy competition. So getting rid of one factor is good, but there's a lot more to get rid of still. The government wants you to believe that you can't be trusted making your own decisions. Don't fall for it. Rule yourself and provide demand with your buck. Watch prices go down. Watch quality go up. Watch options duplicate many times over. Everything the government does, the free market does better. When major monopolized corporations support legislation to allegedly stop monopolization, you should probably take a closer look at it. There's a good chance they want to further their reach. Now, finishing it off, imagine burger neutrality. It's put in place to stop other burger companies from selling burgers for a higher price. McDonald's and Burger King support it. It goes through. You are stuck with simply the choices of McDonald's and Burger King hamburgers. They raise their prices and you can't do anything about it because there are no alternatives. Equally terrible quality, but hey, it's equal, right? Think about it. Checkmate, Burger King. Thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, this is Josh Sigurdson signing out from World Alternative Media. Find the truth, be the change. Like what you see here at WAM? Don't forget to check the links below. GoFundMe, Patreon, we can't do it without you. Any donation is very much appreciated, especially as we are so overwhelmingly demonetized and censored by YouTube as the Anti-Defamation League comes in and flags all of our content as hate speech. You can also find me at Josh Sigurdson at steemit.com. That's steemit.com, the future of social media, where you get paid in the upvote of your post via Steem, the cryptocurrency. You can also find our Bitcoin address in the description and the comments below, as well as on the screen for you to scan if you please. And don't forget to come on down to Anarchapulco in Acapulco, Mexico in February, one of the best events of the year, and you can save money on your tickets by typing in promo code WAM. That's WAM. We'll leave the link below for you, and until next time, don't forget to subscribe. This is Josh Sigurdson signing out from World Alternative Media. Find the truth, be the change.